Top 14, folks. La Rochelle up against Toulouse this morning, my time, here in New Zealand. I'll admit I don't usually watch the top 14. It's sometimes a hard competition to find here in New Zealand because it is not on TV here. But I managed to watch this game. I figured two big teams would be an interesting game. It's the 100th sellout in a row for La Rochelle, which is a massive accomplishment. But then I saw Toulouse's lineup and I didn't recognize many of the names. It seems like Toulouse rested many of their big players for this game, but they still pushed La Rochelle until literally the final whistle. Let's go through some key events and some statistics from the game. You guys can let us know your thoughts on this one. Great atmosphere at the ground. To sell out 100 games in a row is quite incredible. But the start of the game was a little bit messy. Some errors, especially from La Rochelle. They had a lot of ball. They kicked out on the full. Dulon passed into touch. At one point, Kerbalo was too slow at the breakdown and got called out by the ref for that one. So a few mistakes, although La Rochelle did have a lot of ball. And then Toulouse, when they were fielding a kick through, Nelson Ipi, this right winger, he knocked it on, which gave La Rochelle a great bit of attacking opportunity. Scrum and attacking area ended up cross-kicking to Jack Noel, although it was ended up too big. They had advantage. So La Rochelle decided not to opt for 3 points, but to go for a scrum again. Some big carries after the scrum. Interestingly, Toulouse managed to win a turnover, shut the attack down, but the box kick from the young scrum half ended up getting charged down. Jegu, I think, was the man who did it. And then he's able to pop the ball to Latu, who gets the opening try of the game. West missed the conversion, but 5 points to 0 for La Rochelle. They get the points. Maybe not beautiful, but they get the points. That being said, Toulouse finally got their game going. Young Toulouse side. As I said, resting players perhaps for the Champions Cup coming soon. But they finally got some passing going. La Rochelle conceded a penalty. And this man, Delpy, who I don't think I've seen play before, has got a good boot on him. He kicks the first penalty to make the game 5-3. Although you still felt overall, for the first half, La Rochelle looked the sharper side. Favre and Sotini looked dangerous. Dulon with the kicks also looked dangerous. But then their discipline was poor. When they conceded another penalty, Toulouse were able to take the lead. This one was at the breakdown, so 6 points to 5. And then another La Rochelle mistake. Sotini dropping the ball from a set play. Delpy, that man for Toulouse, didn't kick a 50-22 because it had been passed back into their own half, but a great kick for touch gave Toulouse some good field position. And with that territorial pressure, La Rochelle conceded another penalty, so 9 points to 5. I was surprised because the La Rochelle lineup, apart from many injured players, looked pretty strong compared to the Toulouse lineup. So 9 points to 5 for Toulouse, I think, is a good result. But La Rochelle did manage to get, just before halftime, a very, very much needed try through Jegu. He's able to finish it. It started with the guys like Noel and Dulon and Sotini with some great hands, and then Kerbalo to Aldrit, who's got quick hands to pass to Jegu, who flies through for a try, which is converted. So it is a 12 points to 9 lead for La Rochelle at halftime, but Toulouse are making them work for it. La Rochelle have had 60% territory, but only 53% possession. Line breaks is 3-1, but they've dropped so much ball. Turnovers conceded is 13-8 at halftime. Penalty count is 5 each. La Rochelle started the second half also pretty sharp. They managed to get held up over the Toulouse goal line. The crowd was getting vocal, very loud. They wanted a La Rochelle score. The scrums got really ugly, very messy. It took a long time. Scrum feeds both ways. La Rochelle probably should have scored during that opening 10 minutes of the second half, but Toulouse were able to kick clear It looked like Boudéon had gone over for a try not too long later, but his try gets TMO'd for being tackled in the build-up, tackled and then going again. It's kind of a double movement, but it didn't really look like he was held, but the TMO saw it differently. Then, Tolu Latu, who has a reputation for doing stupid things, did something stupid. It's a poor clean-out into the young number 9, Daroch, and just basically shouldered, no arms, into the dude's legs. And he gets himself yellow carded. Maybe could have been red carded, I don't know, but it's a yellow card. So Latu, you're looking for him to do something stupid. He does something stupid. That means Capuozzo has to come on at number 9 for Toulouse. That's the first time I've seen that happen. But yeah, he played well. He's obviously got a background at number 9 because he looked comfortable at number 9. Box kicking is fine. Passing game is fine, but that's a first for me to see that anyway. But yes, Latu goes off yellow carded, but nothing much happens during the yellow card. The biggest highlight is maybe Giroud kicking for touch, unexpected for the big forward. But yeah, right at the end of the yellow card, La Rochelle did get their third try. Taura Carballo, from a quick tap from a penalty, is able to dive, quite literally dive over the line, which made it 19-9. And I thought, probably game over. If Toulouse can't score when they had an extra man and they're 19-9 down, it's probably going to be a La Rochelle victory. And La Rochelle probably chased the bonus point with that fourth try. But no, Toulouse got their first try through this man Tolofua, Siali Vailea Tolofua, apparently on his first game, I'm not sure. He's able to power over from close range. The crowd did not like it. They booed, but it was a try. 19 points to 16 with a great conversion from Delpy. So that's game on. And then there's a crazy Toulouse counter-attack on 76 minutes from some loose ball. The right winger, that man Epi earlier who had dropped the ball, makes up for it with a great run. He goes into the 22 of La Rochelle. And then with that possession, Delpy is able to hit a drop goal to tie up the score, 19 points apiece. Fascinating. If that finishes a draw, it is definitely a moral victory for Toulouse because they played such a young side. However, the crowd pushed La Rochelle right through at the 80th minute, many phases. A penalty conceded by Toulouse, and Astoy with the pressure penalty, not an easy kick, but he is able to nail that kick. 22 points to 19. It's a victory for La Rochelle, a losing bonus point for Toulouse. But yes, I think La Rochelle would have liked a better scoreline, especially seeing as the Toulouse side was so young. La Rochelle finished with 60% territory, 53% possession, so similar to the first half numbers, but turnovers conceded 20 to 10. They dropped a lot of ball. Their line-out was at 79%, which is bad. Toulouse's line-out was fine. Line breaks 4-2 to La Rochelle. Toulouse kicked more ball, 40 kicks to 29. Boudéon, 3 dominant tackles most of the game. 4 defenders beaten. He was quite incredible. Aldrit won 3 turnovers, had that try assist. And that man Delpy for Toulouse, he looks an interesting player. Beats a few tackles of his own, kicks his goals. Kicks from hand also looked very dangerous. So, yeah, it seems like the depth in La Rochelle, depth in Toulouse is looking quite strong. But yes, it was nice change for me to watch some top 14. If you guys saw the game, let us know your thoughts. If you haven't seen the highlights, there's definitely a few good moments worth watching there. You guys take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.